Well, guys, what a difference a day makes. Welcome back to the channel. Real quickly, in today's episode, going to be a short one. I just want to address, and I haven't even read them all yet, I want to address a couple quick comments from our most recent video talking about the possibilities of where the C8 Corvette mid-engine would be revealed. And this video, of course, is breaking news, and we're on top of it and sharing with you the discovery of the C8 key fob today on the vlog. Yeah, I'll tell you what, guys, I had no intention of doing a video today, but that's why you turn on the bell notifications. We just said that. If any breaking news snaps on C8 Corvette, I would be posting it for you. I'm so tired from the previous video, and I took the kids to downtown Columbus last night to see this Little Champions of Magic show. It was a lot of fun. Nicole loved it. Ryan enjoyed it. My son Jacob. Man, what's wrong with these teenagers today, man? I thought it was going crazy because I was taking 3 hours away from his video game. Really? Oh, just to spend a night with Dad and have some fun. Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, I don't even want to get into that. But I want to get this content up for you guys as I promised I would. My phone was blowing up last night. Road and Track broke the story showing the C8 key fob, thanks to my buddy Keith at CorvetteBlogger.com. Yeah, that's the guy that wrote this book, Corvette Special Editions. Available today at CorvetteSpecialEditions.com. What a great Christmas gift for the Corvette fan in your life. Only $44.95 at CorvetteSpecialEditions.com. It really is a great book. He'd also given us some heads up on some of this information, and just an opportunity to share it with you today is fantastic. So we're going to talk about the C8 key fob and the FCC filing here in just a second. Yeah, our recent video has generated a ton of comments on speculating on where the C8 Corvette, the mid-engine car, would be revealed to the world, where history is going to happen. I appreciate all those comments, the emails, the text messages. I ain't even gotten to all those today. My intention today, again, was not to make this video, but we need to, and I'm glad we have the opportunity to do so, but I got some follow-up to do business-wise. But I told you guys, and I guess I didn't identify it. I said there's 3 contenders that I'm playing with and where I thought that Corvette would reveal this new C8 mid-engine car. Detroit is still on the bubble, okay? I still think there's a chance that there could be that curveball, that last minute, just because they're holding so much, so much data close to the chest that maybe we don't get enough advanced or as long enough advanced information that we would like to plan for the Detroit reveal. So Detroit's still a possibility. Like I said, I still intend on planning the press days. I also said the National Corvette Museum. And one of you made a comment. I said, well, you know what, Rick, that's a good idea, but that's not a big enough media event for the National Corvette Museum to reveal a car. Well, here's my thought. Why don't you make it one? Well, yeah, if you tell the world that you're revealing this new car at the National Corvette Museum where Zora's ashes are, everybody will be there. What a great thing for the museum, for the businesses around there. You can see the plant across the street. Hopefully by then the plant tours would be open. The tracks across the street on 65 there. What a great venue for the National Corvette Museum. And again, as I said before, with this new car breaking new ground, being reborn, if you will, why not change it up as far as where you reveal it? So the National Corvette Museum is still on the bubble too. And then I talked about, the main part of that video was we talked about New York City. And I wasn't necessarily, yes, the 53 was revealed at the Waldorf Astoria. I wasn't referring that they would reveal the mid-engine car at Waldorf Astoria because it is currently under refurbishing and what have you. But I just thought that New York is where the first Corvette was revealed to the world. As you're starting a new chapter in all of our lives with this car, why not go back to where it started? And it was, we said in the last video, where Zora saw the car and that kind of thing. And then another comment I caught last night before I went to the show is someone said, well, what about Detroit in 2020? Well, number one, that's just too long. And it's still a possibility because, like I said, we've just been dying for information and seeing something going on with the car and not seeing anything. Are they not ready? But at the same token, I'm thinking, well, if they weren't ready for us to see this car, we wouldn't have seen some of those camo cars at the Nürburgring. I mean, if they weren't that close to releasing the car. Detroit in 2020 makes sense because this year, in January of 2019, is the last year that Detroit is going to have their show at Cobo Hall in the wintertime. And then they're changing the whole complexity of that. So it's going to be kind of weird having a car show that you always, kind of kicked off the new year and being a debut show in the middle. I think it's going to be in June, in the middle of summer. But it makes sense that you could do that. But I don't know if I could take waiting another year and a half, or the market could take waiting another year and a half for this car. And it's only because Chevrolet's showed us the car, all right? Like I said, if they didn't want us to see that car, you wouldn't be seeing it. We wouldn't even have the discussions that we've been able to have right now. So I think it is closer than we think. That's why I think Detroit's still on the bubble. I'm kind of leaning toward New York, but I think the museum would be kind of a neat thing. So, that's my thoughts and feedback. I'll read some of the other comments and reply to those when I get an opportunity. Thanks for the support watching that video. Again, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification, because when things pop up on C8 like they have today, I don't want you guys to miss a thing. When you get ready for a new Corvette, some of the stuff that you see, those are plants. Those are fixed. Gas station, McDonald's. Come on. But the stuff that happened yesterday was an FCC filing as a key fob, as a communication device. So that wasn't a leak. That was just stuff they got to get done to get ready for this car. That's why it leads me to believe that this car could be, thankfully, be a little bit closer than we think. So let's take a look at these key fobs. Number one, I think the key fobs are just gorgeous. They look fantastic. Nice design, very well contoured, very slim design, so they're going to fit nicely in your pocket, and I think that's great. But as you look closer at the key fobs, look at the back of the key fob, and what I've been wanting to see, a lot of people have been wanting to see, is what the new Corvette C8 logo would look like. Now this logo right here, I love this logo, and I was hoping for C8 that there wouldn't be a drastic change, because I just love this logo. Over the years, here's some of the emblems that we've had over the years. Now those are great, those are nostalgic, but this is the one I really like. Let's look at them side by side. There's the C7 logo on the left-hand side, and there's the C8 on the right-hand side, and essentially what they've done, they've squished it. They squished it and elongated it, but it looks similar, but just a little tweak like that I think looks fantastic. So I really do like the new C8 logo. All right, now let's look at these key fobs. Oh man, there's all kinds of stuff going on these things. You see you still have remote start by pushing that center circle button 2 times. You've got your lock and you've got your unlock. Clearly it's still a push button start, as most vehicles are today. But look at that first one there. You hit that 2 times to open up. Do you call it a trunk? I think some people are calling it a frunk because it's a front trunk. Whatever the case may be, curious on how much space that we're actually going to have in that. Now look at this next one. As you hit that 2 times, you get into the back of the vehicle where the engine is. You still got to get back there and check your windshield washer fluid and that kind of stuff, I'm sure. Down below that is the panic button, and then to the lower left. Now what is that? This key fob is generating all kinds of questions. Yes, that looks. We've seen a couple of different models out there in the Nürburgring ring, assuming that there's going to be a coupe and a convertible version. Is this key fob from a convertible version, or do they have innovated some type of they're all would be called a convertible in some sense, but a power retractable, target top? Man, that is going to be interesting. Look at that thing. That is just dynamite. And the other thing that you can pick up from the key fob is essentially the outline design of the car. And there you go, guys. That's what, a mid-engine emoji right there. There you go. There it is. Well, this key fob had kind of been out there before. Jalopnik broke a story showing a Cadillac emblem. We never talked about that here on the channel, and here's what I'm going to talk about right now. Clearly, with that key fob being similar to this, identical basically, that would lead you to believe that not only this mid-engine car that we've been waiting decades for in Corvette is going to be a Cadillac. Bunch of stuff I'm just gonna say I'm not digging that. Okay, I'm not digging that. Maybe I'm selfish because I'm a Corvette fan, but this was always a Corvette idea. The duplication of a Cadillac, I don't know. Yeah. We'll expand on that a little bit. There's a bunch of stuff I want to say. I'll let you guys comment down below. What are your feelings of this being a Cadillac mid-engine car and a Corvette that we've waited so long for to be historic, out of respect to Zora being so far ahead of his time many years ago when he worked with Chevrolet. I think being a Cadillac is insultive, but from a marketing guy, retail guy, what that tells me is is they intend to build living daylights out of this car. It's not going to be a limited production. You know, will it be slow at first and there'll be limitations and things like that until everybody gets used to building the new car? I'm sure that's the case, but making it a Cadillac, not a fan. I'm not digging it. Sorry, I'm not digging it. So that is pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. You know, just to get you guys up to date what's going on in the current marketplace. I told you that I would break. I didn't intend to do a video until Sunday. I got a lot going on, and I am I'm just tired. But this is big news, and I'm glad that you broke away. You're like, oh my gosh, Rick put another video up. I told you, when this C8 thing breaks loose, this YouTube is going to be our best vehicle of communication. I mean, I can post stuff on my CorvetteConti.com site, but I mean, do you want to read all this? I mean, just, no. Sometimes, just, hey, somebody just talk to me and talk to me about the thing and give me some opinion. It's like we're having a conversation, okay? So I'm sure you guys are barking at the screen some of the stuff I said today. That means you're into it. That means you don't want it to be a Cadillac either. Sunday, going to get back to some of the stuff I really enjoyed doing, and that's sharing a couple of deliveries with you guys. And I took in a trade. I can't even tease it because you've already seen it on Facebook. So we're going to show you that guy trading a Buick Roadmaster wagon for a Corvette. Man, that was a lot of fun. Make sure you hit the bell notification, subscribe, thumbs up the video, make a comment below. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys on Sunday.